Hi Daimi, welcome back to my channel.
Minsan sa Hyra.
How many of you guys feel like you are destined to be famous? Or are making some YouTube contents or TikTok? Do you want to know if to be famous and popular are actually written in your birth chart? Let's check it out now. But before that, for those who are new to my channel, you are welcome to come join our beautiful Daimi family. Subscribe down below. And for those who don't have your birth chart, worry no more because I've provided the link on my description box below. So feel free to check on it. Now, the first indication that you will be famous is the planet Sun. Why? Because Sun is like the spotlight of our life. So if you have Sun in the first house, people love you in whatever you do. For example, if you have a TikTok account and make some TikToks, naturally people will like it. You are well liked and you attract a lot of people. The second indication is if you have Sun in your 10th house, which is the house of reputation and career. So if you have this placement, you have a good reputation and you are very well liked in your job, in your workplace. You are famous because of your career, or your career eventually will be something that invites fame. For example, singing, acting. If you don't have Sun in the 1st or 10th house, you need to check if your 1st house and your 10th house ruler is conjunct with Sun. Wait, hold on. If you don't have that, are you a Leo ascendant or Leo in the 10th house? Because the Lord of Leo is Sun, so it gives the same effect, which is, of course, famous, popularity. You still don't have that? Okay. Now, let's check if you have Jupiter in the 11th house. Why Jupiter? Because Jupiter is the lucky planet and the 11th house is the house of social networking circles. So, if you have Jupiter in the 11th house, you will be a social media famous. You will gain a lot of friends, a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers. What's even more interesting is that you will gain this without even trying if you have Jupiter in the 11th house. Well, if you don't have that, you need to check if your 11th house ruler is Jupiter. Because the result will be the same. You will be famous online, you will be having a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, and maybe profit online. Okay, so this is an additional knowledge for you guys. If your 11th house lord is Jupiter, but there is Saturn there in 11th house, that actually shows that you're lucky. Don't be afraid of Saturn, okay? Because Saturn will guarantee that you will gain a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, and popularity and fame, but you will need to do a lot of things. You will need to work very hard. Like I said, if you have only Jupiter there with no aspects from Saturn, then you will gain fame without even trying. But if you have Saturn there, you will need to work very hard, which is a good thing to me because a lot of people, a lot of famous people out there have to work very hard, and those people who have to work very hard, they will gain popularity and respect in society. Now, last but not least, if you have Rahu in Leo, you are destined to be famous. What is even interesting is that if you have this placement, Rahu in Leo, I think people with this placement will gain popularity and those fans of yours will be devoted to you. So, Daimi, how are you holding up? I hope you're doing great so far. If you don't have these placements, don't be sad. You have to check on the planet aspects and conjunctions, okay? Okay, Daimi, that's it for today. I will see you on my next video. Ta-ta!